Hello there, friends!
Today we're making a 1/6 scale statue of Wolverine out of clay.
And at the same time, we are going to talk about things you might not know about him.
So press the subscribe button.
And let's get straight to it.
Just like the Wolverine, we begin our sculpture with a metallic skeleton.
But Wolverine's skeleton is made of a metal called Adamantium. Do we have any left?
No, I think we should use plain old steel. First, because it is easier to bend, and second, because Adamantium actually exists only in comic books and science fiction.
Yes, but do you know where it comes from?
You mean besides the writer's imagination?
Kind of. It comes from the Greek word adamas, like diamonds.
Adamas? What does that mean?
It means indomitable, one that cannot be tamed.
That's cool, but as we are carving the body, I'm wondering, how is the Wolverine able to bypass metal detectors in airports with all that adamantium inside him?
Ha! Let me inform you that Wolverine carries a medical card stating that he is a war veteran with a metal plate in his head.
Now that is smart writing. But did you know that he was not born with an adamantium skeleton? Instead, he was born with normal bones, just like everyone else.
Yes, even his retractable claws were made out of bone. Growing up, he found out that besides the claws, he had another mutation, one that allowed him to have extreme healing. Many years later, it was this particular ability to withstand immense physical damage that caught the attention of a certain bad guy, William Stryker.
I know, Stryker was the director of the Weapon X program. He had a not-so-bright idea to involve the Wolverine in his plans of making a super soldier by bonding adamantium metal to his actual bones.
Exactly, suffice to say, although the experiment was successful, Stryker's plan didn't actually go as planned.
I like how the uniform is coming together now that we are putting on the belts. But he looks a lot like a soldier and nothing like a Wolverine the animal.
But that is because he has nothing to do with the actual animal. His nickname comes from his character traits.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more about it?
One story that comes to mind is from his origin tale. You see, in his younger years, Wolverine left his home and he went north with his childhood friend Rose to find refuge in a mining town. There, he got to work at a stone quarry. It was his hard work and determination that earned him the respect of his fellow co-workers. He was the best digger, that's why they used to say, he digs like a Wolverine, going after a root, thus gifting him with the nickname.
You're right. Like that other time that he was participating in cage fights for a cash prize in a bar. It was his unrelentless personality combined with his small size that led the crowd to cheer for him, shouting the word Wolverine over and over.
You see, it is just a metaphor. Again, like that time, he was living with a tribe of natives in the mountains. They believed that a man should have many names so that his enemies cannot gain power over him and bewitch him.
And if you think about it, going by many names to confuse your enemies is not a bad idea at all.
No, that is actually pretty smart.
They saw fit to choose for him a name with great power, and they called him the Skunk Bear. They believed this creature is called the Carcaju, which means the Wolverine.
I think sculpting the head is the hardest part. It has too many tiny details.
I, on the other hand, believe that the hardest part is the hair. Wait till you see how many details we have to make there.
Until then, allow me to tell you about Wolverine the animal.
To be fair, I have never seen one. So, what is a Wolverine?
It is a solitary animal found in remote reaches of the north. Despite its relatively small size, it has quite a reputation for ferocity, and its strength is out of proportion to its size. It is known to often go after prey much larger than itself. Fun fact, its binomial name is Gulo Gulo.
Gulo Gulo? Is that the animal's scientific name?
Yes, you heard me right. It might sound funny, but the name derives from the word gluttony, which in this case refers to the Wolverine's insatiable appetite, probably due to the scarcity of food in the difficult weather conditions of the areas the animal is found on.
Thank you for that interesting animal facts break. But now do you see what I was talking about? Those hair have their own personality.
Let's take a quick glance of the statue before we move on to painting it. We should use that shiny airbrush. You know how much I love it.
It sure is necessary for our base coat. I think this light grey will complement the colors above it.
While we do that, would you like to know about the Wolverine's actual name?
Everybody knows it's Logan, right?
Yes, but that is just a name he sort of chose to call himself. Let me tell you his story.
Great, but beware of spoilers.
At birth and growing up, his name was James Howlett. He was born in northern Alberta in Canada during the late 1800s. His parents were rich farm owners, John and Elizabeth Howlett. Minor spoiler here. It turns out that his real father is actually the Howlett's groundskeeper, Thomas Logan.
Let me guess. Things turned sour and Bob left home.
Exactly. That's why he then went by the name Logan to conceal his identity.
It just came to me. Have you ever thought that Wolverine's name is unlike many other Marvel characters?
In what way?
Their first and last names start with the same letter. You know, like Peter Parker, Bruce Banner, and Reed Richards.
I've got a good one. The infamous publisher of the Daily Bugle, John J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, this is what is called an alliteration.
Does Rocket Raccoon and Dr. Doom count?
I think we should let our friends watching write their thoughts down in the comments, along with any other alliterations we have missed.
And while you are at it, press the subscribe button. Come on, you guys, an act of kindness goes a long way.
It does.
Those colors are very bright.
Yes, and that blue provides a lot of contrast to that yellow.
Just like Wolverine's very first appearance in comic books.
Right, and his first appearance was in the final teaser panel of the issue 180 of The Incredible Hulk, dating back in October 1974.
But that was on one panel only, am I right?
Yes, in actuality he featured more prominently on the next issue. In that story, the Hulk was found in Canada, fighting against the Wendigo.
The what?
The Wendigo, an immortal creature that came from a curse being inflicted upon a person. Now, as you can imagine, a fight between the Incredible Hulk and an immortal Wendigo couldn't go unnoticed.
I'm sure it couldn't.
So, when they found out, the armed forces reached out to the Weapon X department, who in turn deployed the Wolverine on the site where the fight was taking place. He immediately introduced himself by attacking both of them, and while jumping around, in order to avoid getting hit by the Hulk, the latter commented that the little man jumps around like a big rabbit. And that is when Logan corrected him by saying, like a Wolverine if you don't mind.
Not a bad one-liner for a first-time introduction. And I just realized that we came upon one more instance where his nickname came up.
Indeed. I think we're almost done with the paint. Just a few final brush strokes before we're ready to move on to attaching his arms back on the body.
Don't forget that we also have to make his metal claws.
Let's make some cutouts for them very carefully. This time, we should use aluminium because it is very rigid.
I'm okay with it, as long as it is nice and shiny.
We need a steady hand while we're attaching them, and keep in mind that we mustn't bend them.
Now that I'm looking at it, don't you think that it deserves a nice base to put it on?
Undoubtedly. How about we carve a round shape out of some foam board?
Its surface is a bit rough though, so we should put some putty around it.
Okay, now it's time to spread some glue.
And I have some beautiful little rocks to put on top of it.
They're nice, but we need a few smaller ones too.
You can't get any smaller ones than sand.
In order to stick all that together, let's drop some thick paint on it.
Let me take a close look at it.
It's nice, but let's move on to the shades. A little dark grey will do just fine, before we dry brush the highlights.
Don't forget to paint the putty.
And with that, I guess we can say that we are ready to let our friends enjoy some shots of our creation.
I just spotted one small detail that is not accurate to the actual uniform.
What do you mean?
I think we should let our friends watching the video see if they can spot it too.
Would you like to give us a small hint?
Well, it is not yellow and it's not blue.
I think I get what you're talking about. Let's not spoil it and see in the comments below who's observative enough.
That's a lovely idea. Anyway, thanks for sticking with us till the end of this video.
And special thanks to those of you who are subscribed.
We will see you in the next one. Enjoy!